My mom and all 4 of her sisters had to have their uteruses taken out because they were having problems with them. And I asked my mom if there's a history of endometriosis in the family, and she was like, no. And I was like, okay, so why were you guys getting your uteruses taken out? What was wrong with them? What was the diagnosis? And she's like, we didn't get one. We didn't know. And I'm like, well, I feel like I have a little suspicion because I also have the same problems. And I can't get a fucking hysterectomy because I'm too young. Y'all had to wait to do that shit until you pop some babies out. And then they finally were like, yeah, okay. I'm not going down that fucking route. I ain't having no baby just so that I can fucking get a uterus taken out. But for all of them, this was like 20, 30 years ago, where endometriosis like wasn't that talked about. But you'd think if they took their uteruses out and they were covered in fucking endometriosis, they would be like, oh, you have endometriosis. But they didn't. Can you get a hysterectomy and have endometriosis and there's no fucking scar tissue on your uterus? Or they don't even fucking care to tell you because it's already out, so it's like... My grandpa on this side died of lupus. My grandma on this side died of ALS. My aunt has Crohn's and lupus. How is it so far off that doctors are like, no, there's no way you could have an autoimmune disorder. That's just crazy. These chronic issues for the last 13 years are just fucking... The world is stressful. But I'm really curious if there's people who have had hysterectomies and they had endometriosis and they were never told about it. You think that's a thing? Like, especially 30 years ago? Holy fuck, I just texted my mom. Her fucking mom doesn't have a uterus either, had to get it taken out. Are you fucking kidding me?